Hey, what's up guys? I'm Ari and today I wanted to talk a little bit about CBD and anxiety. So if you're anything like me and you suffer from anxiety, you know how uncomfortable it is to have anxiety. There's the physical aspects of it and then there's the mental aspects of it. So what I wanted to talk about is basically how CBD has helped me tremendously with my anxiety. My anxiety has always been a little bit through the roof. So every now and then I have to deal with the physical effects of anxiety and it's not fun. CBD has helped me a lot with that. So I was prescribed Klonopin for my anxiety and that medication never really worked for me. Sure, it brought me down, but it wasn't the kind of down that I wanted to be, right? I just wanted to quiet my thoughts. I just wanted to relax my body a little bit. And for me, it just seemed to relax it too much, even if I was taking probably the smallest dose that they could give me. I didn't enjoy being drowsy and it just wasn't really working for me. So after I stopped taking this medication, I found that I still had to struggle with my anxiety. So therapy wasn't really working for me in terms of the physical aspects. They always tell you to just do breathing exercises, but I hate those. And so I did a little bit of more investigation and I found that CBD is a thing that people with anxiety have been taking more recently. And naturally, I latched on like gum. I needed to know what this was. It was basically marijuana without the THC, and THC is the chemical that basically makes you high. So as somebody who doesn't enjoy being high, this seems like just a godsend, right? And it's legal. You could take it anywhere and I had to try it out. So the first thing that I did was look online and see what places were selling it and how they were selling it. As a non-smoker myself, I still decided to go with vaping. I know it has a bad connotation, especially right now in this climate where there's a bunch of news of people dying because of it. So I've officially stopped vaping because of it, but I just want to say that that was the fastest way for my body to respond to it, and it helped a lot for quick situations like that versus having to take an edible, and it just took a little bit longer to actually function. But the perk with ingesting it is that it stays in your system longer. And so it depends what kind of situation you're trying to be calm for. For me, I know vaping before an interview was important, but I also had a little gummy for 5 milligrams, and it helped me a little bit. When I would take it, it would just relax me. And what I love so much about it, which medication never did for me, was that it brought me down without making me drowsy. And that's basically what I love the most, that I was able to take this and not feel down. Because when I came down, I felt like I was saying hello to my depression and goodbye to my anxiety, when really I just wanted to see neither of them. So this CBD was able to bring me down without being like really down, or without being drowsy. I couldn't take it at work. For instance, I couldn't take my medication at work because then I would feel a little bit tired. And so with CBD, it just calmed me down enough to be able to function and get through the rest of the day. This has helped a lot of other people, so I hope that you do your own research and see if it works for you. You don't have to vape it. There's drops, there are edibles that you can take. There's even face masks right now. They have a bunch of new products. They have some flavors that you can test out. So I highly recommend that you check it out. If you're looking for a place to start, there is cbdfx.com, I believe. I'll leave a link in the description. There is no affiliation with them. I'm not getting anything out of it. I just think that they're a really great company and I've always had a really good time ordering products from them. Their customer service is spot on and their products are just really cool. So I have two things right now. I have the vape pen that I tried out. I liked it, but I preferred the minty one. And I think the minty one is a little bit less in milligrams, but both of them worked for me and they actually lasted at least 2 months. It depends how much you use it, obviously, but it lasted a really long time for me. And I was using it probably every day, the minty one, which is only like 15 milligrams. I used it every day for a month and it still lasted a pretty long time. So maybe that worked for you if you want to take the risk of vaping. And then there's the CBD FX hemp capsules, which are 30 of them, and this is their 750 series. I think they have a little bit more. I think they maybe have like a 60 count or something. I didn't like these because they kind of brought me down a little bit too much. They had the opposite effect that I was trying to avoid. I don't know if you can see it right there, but so per capsule there are 25 milligrams. So you know, it lasts a really long time. I still have a lot of them. There's 30 of them. So every now and then, I mean, if you're having a really rough day, you can just have one of these suckers and it should calm you down a little bit. Of course, it depends how your body is going to respond to it. For me, this was a little bit too much, but for some other people, this might be nothing. So it depends how your body reacts to it. Everyone just suggests, you know, you start out with the low dose and then you work your way up like you do with anything else, with any other medication. This is completely, for the most part, just raw, you know, natural chemicals. They have all their information on the website, so you can see basically what you're putting into your body. But I highly recommend them as a company. I really enjoy purchasing from them. And again, there is no affiliation with them. They're not paying me. And, you know, there's a link in the description which will take you to their website, but I have no affiliation with them. I just highly recommend them. Anyways, if you struggle with anxiety, again, I really think that you should check out CBD and how it works for you. A lot of people say, you know, meditate, go to therapy, go to the gym, but the reality is that sometimes we don't want to do any of those things and we just want to calm down. Sometimes we're in a predicament or we're having a situation or somebody's having a panic attack and you just need something quick or something that will calm you down. And this is one thing that has worked for me incredibly. And I was so amazed with it in the beginning that I was taking it pretty much every day. And it's gotten to the point where I just don't really need it anymore. But whenever I do, I know that I have something that I can go to and take and it will calm me down. I actually took my little vape pen to Washington and it was great because this little sucker, you could just put it in your pocket, and they have a bigger one where you can use your own liquid. But I just like it because I could slip it into my pocket and not have any trouble with, you know, this bulky item in your pocket. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. CBD has helped me a lot, and I think it might be able to help you if you have anxiety or if you just are one of those people that wants to calm down every now and then, or maybe you want to try out their face masks. That's pretty cool too. I didn't try that, but for some people it might be worth a try. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you're somebody with anxiety and you've tried CBD before, or even this company, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know basically your thoughts on how it's affected you. And if you haven't tried it before and are thinking about doing it, let me know too. I would love to know what everybody's thinking about CBD in the current market right now. Anyways, take care and I'll see you guys next time.